Minister of Social Cohesion and Family Affairs of Greece.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair, members of the Bureau, distinguished delegates and participants. This session actually and indeed marks a milestone in our collective pursuit of gender equality. And let us also reassure us, the Greek delegation, of the satisfaction for yesterday's adoption of the very important declaration. And we feel that it will set a very important milestone as well in our pursuit. While significant progress, though, has been made over the past 30 years, persistent challenges remain. Amid global crisis and, of course, many recurring crises, local crisis, Greece, in alignment with the European Union, reaffirms its commitment to advancing gender equality. Now more than ever, we must regain lost ground and accelerate progress towards 2030. Despite ongoing disparities, Greece is on a path to recovery, implementing targeted policies that promote equality. And of course, the Beijing Platform for Action continues to guide our national efforts. Allow me to highlight key measures that have been undertaken, aligned with the Beijing Declaration's area of concern. In the area of women and poverty, Greece promotes active labor policies and subsidized work schemes and continued career counseling for long-term unemployed women and survivors of gender-based violence. For our most vulnerable women, we provide affordable housing options as well as a minimum guaranteed income alongside nationwide distribution of food and essential goods. On education and elimination of gender stereotypes, Greece is actively working through campaigns to educate the public and raise awareness, especially the youth. Gender equality committees lead awareness activities at a local level alongside our national campaigns. In schools, our Skills Lab initiative uses interactive activities and learning to challenge stereotypes and promote human rights, understanding, and of course an inclusive environment for a very young age. Additionally, mandatory gender training for media professionals and public servants ensures gender-sensitive language and representation in public discourse. On gender-based violence, key measures include ratifying the Istanbul Convention and committing to its recommendation, as well as adopting the ILO Convention 190, ensuring strict regulations for both public and private sector. A nationwide of 65 structures, including an SOS helpline, counseling centers, shelters, provides comprehensive support to the victims. Regarding women and armed conflict, our National Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security is being implemented for the first time in Greece under the auspices of the MFA. Greece is committed to promoting the agenda on WPS, including during our tenure as a non-permanent member of the Security Council for the period 2025-2026. On the domain of women and economy, we're introducing policies and legislation promoting equal pay and anti-discrimination, while recently we transposed the very important directive, the European Directive for the quota of the underrepresented gender in boards of big listed companies to 33%. At the same time, we're trying to give more incentives to the private sector by awarding the equality label as well to businesses for gender-sensitive policies. While regarding the area of institutional mechanisms, efforts are being made to increase resources for gender equality through both state and private sector contributions. Equality fight, collecting fines, giving it back to the community. Last but not least, a word of advice. Let's not others set the agenda. We have to do it. We have to do it right now. Thank you very much.